just coming to settle. Maybe taking a long, slow, deep breath in through the nose, stretching the body up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, just letting your belly and chest relax, the shoulder blades drop down the back, but maybe just keeping a little bit of alertness in the spine if that's okay for you. And then just setting the intention for this practice. We're just going to do this practice, and today thinking about the new year. Intention of gratitude, appreciation, some of the things during the previous year, and looking at our values for the year coming. And just thinking about our motivation. Why would we do this? How could this be of benefit to us? So maybe just bring your attention to the breath. Becoming aware of the movement of the belly with the breath. The belly lifting on the in-breath and dropping on the out-breath. Becoming aware of the movement of the chest as the ribs expand and sternum lift on the in-breath and dropping on the out-breath. Being curious about the movement of the shoulders, how the shoulders move on the in-breath, and returning to the original position on the out-breath. And then just bring your full attention to the nose, becoming aware of the movement of the air as you breathe in and breathe out, the cool air entering the nose and the warm air leaving. Mind wanders, just coming back to the breath. And then just bring your awareness to the whole breath. As cool air enters the nose, the belly lifts, chest expands, shoulders maybe rise or just spread. As warm air leaves, the belly dropping, the chest contracting, and the shoulders returning to the original position. So just following the breath like a wave, inviting the breath in and letting it go. Each time the mind wanders, just coming back to the breath. Maybe just sensing in to the feet if they're touching the ground. As you breathe in, possibly saying to yourself, breathing in, I connect to the ground. Breathing out, I release to the ground. Maybe breathing in, I connect to the earth. Breathing out, I release to the earth. Just with that sense as you breathe in, connecting to the ground and the earth. Breathing out, just releasing. Maybe sensing in as if you're breathing up through the feet. Breathing out, down through the feet. Breathing in, I connect to the earth. Breathing out, I release to the earth. Breathing in, I connect to the earth. Breathing out, I release to the earth. And then letting go particular attention on the breath and the body, just allowing our minds to rest here, just allowing thoughts, sensations, just to pass through, not getting caught up in thinking, analysing our experiences, just allowing experiences to be as they are. If we find ourselves getting caught up in thinking, as our minds often do, just using the breath, just as an anchor to come back to, but just a gentle touch on the breath, just allowing us to come back to the present. Just noticing when we get caught up in thinking, maybe congratulating ourselves for being mindful, being aware of our minds wandering off, and then just gently coming back to the present, maybe using the breath as an anchor. And then just dropping in a question. So we'll be dropping the question, like dropping a stone into a pool of still water, just watching the ripples. It's not thinking about or analysing it, just noticing what comes up, just like the ripples. First question is, what am I grateful for in the last year? What am I grateful for in the last year? Just notice what comes up. Something comes up. Just note it and see if anything else arises. What am I grateful for in the last year? And then maybe just picturing whatever's come up, or one of the things that's come up, sensing it. Maybe it's a thing or a person, maybe it's something that's happened. Whatever it is, just holding it in mind in whatever way works for you. And thanking this thing, situation, whatever it is. You will sense a gratitude. Even imagine slightly bowing to this, whatever it is. And then letting go of any images and sensing. I'm just going to drop another question in. Who am I grateful to in the last year? The last year, who am I grateful to? Again, dropping the question in like a stone into a still puddle, just watching the ripples. Someone comes up, just noting it, and then seeing if anything else arises. In the last year, who am I grateful to? In the last year, who am I grateful to? And then maybe sensing or picturing one of these people. The more you might picture a number of them. Maybe seeing them in front of you, picturing them. Maybe bringing to mind why you're grateful to them. What it is that you appreciate. And thanking them, whatever way seems right. You might be giving them a hug, it might be a bow, it might be a smile. Just expressing your gratitude to these people or this person. And then letting go of any images, any sensing, the question. Just dropping the question. The last year, what do I appreciate about myself? Just dropping the question, seeing what the ripples are. Maybe being aware of the slight resistance. We might struggle sometimes to appreciate things about ourselves. Maybe just letting it be and see what comes up. In the last year, what do I appreciate about myself? In the last year, what do I appreciate about myself? And then you might imagine yourself standing beside you, in front of you, sensing yourself, whether works for you, and just expressing gratitude to yourself, whatever this is that you appreciate. You might bring your hands on your heart. You might have those words, thank you. You might use your name. You might have an inner bow, bowing to yourself. Just a sense of gratitude, whether it is that you really appreciate, like yourself in the last year. And then letting go of any images, any sensing. Just going back to the breath. Maybe just having an appreciation of the ability to appreciate and have gratitude. Noticing how it feels when we have appreciation of things and people around, when we have gratitude. How does it feel in the body? And coming back again, just sensing into the body, sensing the breath. And resting the mind, allowing thoughts, sensations, all experiences just to come and go. Maybe using the breath as an anchor when needed, just to help us stay within the present. And then we're just going to drop another question in. We're looking forward now to the coming year. Just dropping in what's really a big question, but what do I value in life? What do I most value in life? Okay, it's just like you're dropping a stone and seeing the ripples. Letting any thoughts go after noting them, seeing what else might come up. What do I most value in life? What do I most value in life? And letting go of this question. And then dropping in the question. What do I most value about myself? What do I most value about myself? What do I most value about myself? And letting go of the question. Dropping in the question. If I allow these values to grow, so valuing the world about myself, how would it be? How would it look or feel? If I grew these values, how would it look? How would it feel? If I grew these values, both myself and with the world, how would it look? How would it feel? How would it be? Maybe there's words coming up. Just let them come up. Note them, let them go. But maybe there's sensations too. How does it feel in the body when you make sense of these words, picture? What would it be like if we grew these values? Just letting go of that question and dropping in one more question. What is the first step that I can take to develop or grow these values? What is the first step? What is the first small step that I can take in the coming year to start growing, developing these values? What is the first small step I can take in developing these values? And maybe just sensing as if what that step is, the intention, is just absorbed into the body. Maybe saying to yourself, I intend. Maybe using words or picturing what it would be like. It's intention to do something that will increase, grow these personal values. Noticing how it feels. Becoming aware of the motivation. Why would you want to grow these values? Why would you want to grow whatever it is that you value most about yourself, about the world? And then just letting go of the question of images and words, coming back to the breath again, sensing into the body. And then maybe just offering out a wish, just as far as it feels comfortable. Maybe just to family or friends, maybe to the island, across the world. May we all be able to appreciate things we around us and have gratitude, however difficult our circumstances might be. There may still be things that we can be grateful for, and that we can also have values that we want to grow and develop. so we can all follow the path that we would wish.